Hello everybody, back again for another video. We're going to go over just the basics. If you're like a 2 average, we're going to go over routine and then kind of fundamentals. So let's just get started. Your grip is your grip. Don't let nobody tell you how to change your grip. There's nothing wrong with experimenting with grips, but more than likely you're going to go back to your original grip because everybody's grip is kind of unique to them. You know, some people use 4 fingers, some people use 3. I use 3. Some people are towards the back of the barrel, the front of the barrel. It doesn't matter where you're at on the barrel. It's kind of like how you use a pencil. That's kind of like your grip on the dart. So don't mess with your grip at this stage if you're a beginner. Just shoot however you grip in the barrel. And then we're going to go to your foot. When you're lining it up, some people like to torque they're like this and just put a lot of pressure on your hip. You don't have to do that. You just want to be comfortable because when you go to a tournament, a bull shooter or something like that, you're gonna be shooting for 10 hours. You want to be as most comfortable as possible. You don't have to lean towards the board, but I do recommend leaning as far as you can. Put a little bit of weight on this back foot and then shoot your dart. You can gain up to a foot or 2 just by leaning, especially for me, I'm tall. I see a lot of your amateurs, they'll just stand there like this. And also leaning actually helps you line the dart up too. Kind of get down there, it helps you line everything up. It helps me. If I stand straight up, my stroke's gonna be a little bit different. But when I lean down, it lines everything up. And we'll go to now your practice routine. You just want to make it easy. You don't want to make the target smaller, so you're going to aim for the larger segments. I don't go around the board. I never did. So the only thing I ever practiced when I first started was the large segments. So I'd put 3 darts here. Actually, I would. If you have a gram board or if you have a board that keeps track of your average, turn it on and see what your average is going for just the big targets, not the triples, not the doubles. If you fall into one, you fall into one. You try to keep track of your average, see if you're improving. You should have, I don't know what your average would be at that point, but just play cricket, go for the large segment, hit your 19s, hit your 17s, your 18s, your 16s, your 15s, and then go for your bulls. Only thing you're just trying to put all 3 darts in here. You're trying to make it a little bit easier until your grouping gets big or smaller. If your grouping's this big right now, you don't want to be aiming at triples yet. You want to be aiming at the large. You want to make it easier to hit the larger targets. Get comfortable shooting at this target, and then we'll go down to the smaller targets, the triples and the doubles, and so on. Practice bulls a lot. If you are an amateur and you're just coming up, you're just starting, I practice bulls a lot. When I first started playing, I didn't want to freeze nobody in league because nobody wants to ever get frozen in league or even in a big tournament. So 80% of my practice was bullseyes. I did that for probably 2 years. I hardly ever practiced cricket. And when I did, it was pretty much larger targets until I got good enough where I started going for the triples. But I really practiced a lot on the bulls and I got really good at shooting bullseyes because of it. And I'm still really comfortable shooting bullseyes. And my routine today is still, my routine involves bullseyes, triples, and doubles. And I use that in different various ways. And we'll go over that the more videos we do, we're going to try to put them in order. This is like the basic, and then the next video will be more advanced, and then we'll go up to the elite type of practice routines. But that's it for today. We just wanted to go over a few things like that. I can't really think of anything offhand to talk about other than so these videos are going to be live. We're not going to edit anything. Either I hit a 1080, I hit a white horse, whatever, later when we do more videos. We're going to do these things live. We're not going to be editing videos and all that crap and making it look like we're